So we replaced the coolant sensor for the temperature gauge on the dash. I did notice our thermostat is leaking just a little bit, like a little seep right here. So after I did replace the thermostat, I actually had to replace it again because the one I put on there was the wrong one. It was too high of a temperature. And then I did actually use the right seal when I replaced it, so it looks like I'm gonna have to buy another seal, replace it again, but it's so little that I might just ignore it for now. I've never noticed any like leak underneath. Alright, so down in here there's an oil pressure sensor right here. The connector's pretty bad on it, and it's just kind of like a spade connector, so I'm kind of just going to replace it with a just spade connector. The radiator fan's on, and we are at a normal looking temperature on the gauge, so that's actually really good. That means that our fix appears to have worked. So yeah, the sensor was just at a wrong scale. All right, now we're gonna see if the oil pressure sensor works. It's on right now, which is a good sign actually, and boom, turned off. So looking good. Oh man. Oh fuck. Oh. Alright, we got the CV axle removed. I confirmed that the new seal is the correct one. Now we just gotta figure out how to get that seal out of there. This is what the old seal was looking like. It's honestly not that bad. There are some little nicks in it, so I'm hoping that was the culprit right here. Let's see where else it could be leaking from. So we're just gonna replace it and hope that fixes it. Ow. Ow. Oh. Alright, the new seal is in. That was terrible. That was a terrible experience getting that in. Basically, she's a socket method. Socket's just a little bit too short though, so I kind of just put it in and I kind of went around in a circle on the brim because it would fit on the inside, but I feel like if I hit it on the inside of that seal, it would just break it. So yeah, use the socket, use the dead blow hammer, and yeah, so now we just got to reassemble. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have huge hopes that this is gonna fix our leak, but if it at least slows it down, you know, considerable amount. Alright, CV axle's back in there, now we just gotta do reassembly. Alright, now it's all put back together. We just need to top off the gear oil. I'm going to do that off camera. Regarding our previous fix with the gear oil leak, I've still been seeing it leaking. So, but it's like way less. Like you can see right now, there's a little drop down there. So there's another seal where the shifter goes into the transmission. I believe it would be that. Alright, is it windy enough? Okay. So I came out here and went to go drive, and yeah, tire just overnight just decided it was done being around. All these tires are extremely dry rotted, so I'm actually going to go get some new ones in a couple days, but I need to be able to get there. Okay, the new tires are all on. That spare actually wouldn't air up, so over here on the other side, the tire that was flat, I was actually just able to air it for long enough to take it down to the tire shop. But now we got all 4 new tires. The dash is ugly, so let's install a dash cover. So the instructions for this dashboard cover said to clean the dashboard. And I already had some interior cleaner. I'd never used it in here. Just some crap I got at Walmart. And it like bleached it or something. It didn't used to be white like this. It used to be blue. And I didn't realize that it was coming off until I kind of did most of it. But down here where it's in like better shape, it didn't really bleach it. So I mean, I don't really care because the, you know, obviously it's in terrible condition anyways. Alright, well that's a loose fit. It doesn't look bad. I'm gonna go ahead. Came with a bunch of these Velcro strips, so should have to cut these up, put these at strategic locations to keep it down. Alright, it's all Velcroed in. Doesn't look super nice and even in some places. I used every bit of that Velcro. I could probably get some more, make it look a little bit better, but I also think it'll kind of settle in and stuff like that. Yeah, over here it's a bit weird, but also this is like the area where the dash is the worst. Well, it might just kind of look like that because of that, honestly. Huge improvement though. Alright, when I got this thing, I noticed the power steering fluid looked like domestic power steering fluid, which this does not take. This takes ATF. So I've been just doing the poor man's power steering flush, where I pump everything out of the reservoir, out, fill it up, and then there is still gonna just be some in the lines and everything. But if you just do that a few times, then eventually, you know, it'll all be mostly flushed out. All right, what did we get done? We got this nice carpet on the dash now, you know, hiding our sins or whatever. That's the best thing that we got done. We helped stop that leak from the transmission down there. Definitely have to look into that some more. But right now it's kind of a if it's leaking, it's got fluid situation. We got some new tires. That's pretty cool. I didn't really do that, but you know, I bought them, I guess. And then so what do we got to do next? Well, like the past, this came off again, so I'm almost wondering, we have this bracket, or we could honestly just make a full new bracket. If we like got something 3D printed, that might be the move. Or if I could just super glue it better, not glue, you know, the super glue stick to my hand. Otherwise, I would like to do a full brake check on this vehicle. I've seen the front brakes quite a bit. They look fine. The back, I should really check, especially since we have seemingly just some spare brakes laying around. The fluid could probably be fully changed. Yeah.
Yeah. And then after I start shaving you, like you're gonna be like really close. I'm just gonna slap the gun out of your hand and then I'm gonna shave you. Oh, I left my eraser.